Our first dataset is from Store, which has its own location across the globe. It consists of transactional data for several categories of products like furniture, office supplies, and technology. We are trying to analyze how different things matter the profit of the store and how can the store maximize its profit, and we are trying to help the store product its forecast for the sales. In the first graph, it shows the general trend of sales over the year for different categories. We can see that the overall sales is increasing for all categories spread across for the 4 years. In the next slides, we are trying to analyze sales and profit of the store. We can see the profit at certain sales level. So if I say my sales level is 127,484, I could expect a profit of 42,187. In this slide, this is basically, it looks like heat map. It is giving the quarterly distribution of sales for different categories of the product. It gives the percentage difference of sales from the product previous year. Example, in 2013, it was a percent difference from previous year is 52.23%. The green color shows the profit. The darker the green, the more the profits. So analyzing, we see that the profit for furniture is less compared to the other two categories. Let's try to analyze why is that. Over here we have a sales by category distributed measure. So we can say in the furniture category there are multiple subcategories, and we can see that tables is giving a negative profit. So is this case for the complete world? Let's try to see that. If we filter it out by only furniture, we can see that yes, overall world there is a similar kind of trend for the sales by furniture. Let's try to analyze why is that. In the shipping cost versus profit, here we are trying to analyze the different modes of shipping. There is first class, same day, second class, and standard class. Everyone knows that standard class shipping is the cheapest and it takes the least amount to ship and thereby maximizing profit. So we can see that the points in the standard class are more dispersed, which tells that there is more profit if the company ships by standard class. So probably furniture items must be taking much shipping costs, thereby reducing the profit. Over here we are trying to analyze oil prices versus sales. We are trying to introduce our secondary data set. The secondary data set is of oil prices and different parameters related to oil, like oil prices per barrel, global oil production, OPEC oil production, and etc. So you can call this as the central question of an analysis. We are trying to analyze how oil prices affects the sales. So let's see analyzing. So over here in the first graph I have sales for the same company from 2007 to 2015, and I have the oil prices from 2007 to 2015. So in a general term we can say that as the oil prices go down, the sales is going up. But in 2008 we can see that the oil prices came down from 99 to 61. The sales still don't go up. So this could be probably because of the recession or something like that. So let's try to dig in more, and we'll go further by analyzing how our oil prices vary in the future. Over here we are trying to analyze oil prices production. The orange line depicts the production of oil prices and the blue line depicts the price per barrel for all these years. We can see that world oil production has generally increased since 1996 to more than 80 million barrels a day from 63 million barrels. Over here we are trying to analyze OPEC countries oil production versus the world oil production. The green line depicts the world oil production and the orange line depicts the oil production by OPEC countries. We can see that the OPEC countries has long been a dominant force in the global market, manipulating prices by holding back or releasing supplies. Their production of oil is as equal as by the other countries of oil production. In this graph we are trying to analyze the history of oil prices. We can see that the maximum oil prices per barrel recorded was in 2008, June 2008. This was soon after the Iraq war, and at the same time in December 2008, because of the financial crisis, global financial crisis, the prices were almost all-time low. Soon the OPEC countries slowed down its production, and the oil prices were on their recovery. Over here, we are trying to analyze the United States oil production. We can see that the production for United States is increasing from 2010 to 2014. United States invested heavily in new technology and other things which boomed the oil production, particularly in Texas and North Dakota. This is a general trend of the past, present, and future of oil prices. Due to unexpected production in Libya and Iraq, the oil prices were going down in 2014. Oil executive think it will take for years for prices to return $100 a barrel. On a concluding note, we have tried to forecast the sales for the global superstore for 2015-2016. We see that the sales and the profit are equally increasing. We have done a regression on sales and oil prices which confirm our initial hypothesis that oil prices play a significant role in generating sales and profits.